Here's a question that I get asked all the time. Should I get hockey skates or figure skates? It's a good question. Let's compare the differences and why you may want to get one over the other. Hi everyone, this is Amy. Welcome to my channel. The age-old dilemma, hockey skates or figure skates. There may be obvious reasons to go with one, like maybe you want to play hockey, or perhaps your goal is to become a competitive figure skater. Your end goal may not matter at first when you're just starting out. Each style of skate is designed for different functions. The skates are specialized. Let's look at each of these. First, let's look at hockey skates. Hockey is a sport that demands agility to get around and through your opponent. So hockey players need skates that turn and stop quickly. Hockey skates have shorter blades that are more curved, which can make balancing challenging at first. Unlike figure skates, hockey skates also do not have toe picks.
Hey, hold on. What's the deal with these claws up front here?
His toe peak.
Toe pick?
Toe pick.
Or a tail on the back of the blade. Your balance point in a beginning hockey skate is usually directly over the center of the blade, right about here. The front 20% of the blade on the toe and the back 20% on the heel are much more rounded to allow for proper starts, stops, and full skating stride extension. The balance point can also be moved by profiling the blade. You can make the balance point more towards the toe or the heel by changing the pitch. For more advanced skaters, changing the balance point and pitch can provide a natural forward lean or backward lean, depending upon how far the balance point is moved. Most hockey skates are made of a composite material. It's stiff, and it doesn't bend easily. You need a lot of strength to tie hockey skates. This keeps your toes safe, but can make wearing them uncomfortable. There are also different kinds of skates that are intended for different positions. Pros of hockey skates is a short blade, more rounded curve, which makes it extremely good at executing quick turns and digging into the ice. The fact that there's more of a rocker means you can turn easier. That is if you know how to turn. The construction allows pucks and sticks to bounce right off without allowing much impact to penetrate. Hockey skates don't glide easily, so it requires more effort and pushing against the ice to gain speed. While they are designed to maximize protection, that doesn't always translate to comfort. Hockey skates can feel stiff and cause blisters if the laces aren't tight enough. It can also be difficult for beginners to keep their balance. If you lose balance, you'll fall forward or backward. You won't be able to catch yourself unless you know how to push up with the blade. You really need to have a good grasp of how to push and stop with the length of the blade. Remember, if you can't skate, you can't play hockey. Hockey skates can be really challenging for beginning skaters. So I usually suggest that all skaters begin with figure skate style skates. Let's look at those now. Figure skates are more beginner friendly and they provide a better experience for your first steps on the ice. The shape of the blade distributes your weight more evenly, making it easier to balance. The blade is longer and flatter than a hockey blade. We have toe pick here, toe pick, and the tail here. The balance point is usually over the ball of your foot. If your skates fit you properly, it's a bit easier for most beginning skaters to balance. They're usually made with leather or synthetic leather. It's more pliable than the composite of hockey skates. There's no need to worry about being struck by hockey pucks and sticks. They're still stiff though. I mean, mine are stiff. More beginner skates aren't this stiff. It does provide more ankle support, and it glides easier because the blade is longer, which can also be helpful when learning 1-foot glides. The longer blade means more surface area, so you're gonna pick up more momentum over the length of the rink. The blade also makes it easier to balance and not fall forward or backward. The toe pick at the front of the boot allows for jumps and tight spins. There's a temptation though for beginner skaters to misuse the blade. Some of them rely on what we call toe pushing, where you push using your toe pick or stop using it instead of properly using the blade to push and stop. This is something that can often prevent a skater from passing Learn to Skate USA Basic 2 or ISI Alpha level. There are also hybrid models of skates, or what we call recreational skates, offer stability and comfort for the recreational skater. They provide a soft boot and a blade that can either be hockey style, which is shorter and more curved, or figure skate style with a longer, flatter blade and toe picks. While they might be hockey or figure style, they're not really appropriate beyond skating for fun. If you decide to go into figure skating or play hockey, you must get more appropriate skates for your discipline of choice. So which style of skate should you get? That depends. Do you want to be a figure skater or a hockey player? The truth is that hockey skates can be more challenging than figure skates to get the hang of. In my experience, it's best to learn the fundamentals of skating by first wearing figure skates. No matter what you want to do in the end, it's easier to balance and you'll fall less frequently. If you intend to play and struggle with hockey skates, try switching over to a properly fitted figure skate just until you get the fundamentals down. It's an excellent way to shorten your learning curve. Once you get the hang of ice skating, in general, you can always switch back to your hockey skates. Of course, there will be a learning curve whenever you change skates. Even if you're changing from the same skate in the same size to a new one. Still, it's usually easier to switch from figure skates to hockey skates than the other way around. If you're just skating for fun or intend to figure skates are a better choice. You need to use figure skates for figure skating. You're not going to be permitted to test or compete in figure skating with hockey or hybrid skates. Likewise, you need to use hockey skates for hockey.
Better than that. Come on.
You're not going to be able to join a team if you don't have proper hockey skates. Each skate is sport specific, so you need to be in the equipment appropriate for your sport after you learn the fundamentals of ice skating. The best skates for learning are the skates that are available to you and that fit you correctly. Nothing says that a skater that learns with figure skates can't switch to hockey. Never be ashamed of what's on your feet. Once you skate better than all your friends, it won't even matter which type of skate that you wear, no matter which skate style you choose to get started with. Just ensure that you get fitted for skates and only purchase appropriate skates for your skating level. Don't even purchase ice skates or use hand-me-downs that are too big. That's negatively going to impact the way that you learn to use your blade. Honestly, that's the most critical thing, to ensure that your skates, whether they be hockey or figure skates, fit you properly right now, not for future growth. Once the laces are loosened and your foot is pushed all the way forward, you should have no room behind your heel. I've had skaters that I can fit my whole hand behind their heel. That is way too big. I understand it can be difficult to hear that if you're a parent and you spent money on skates, only to find out that you need to get a smaller size. But you are wasting your money on ice time and lessons and risking injury to your child if their ice skates are too big. Also, it's counterintuitive, but don't wear thick socks. Both hockey skaters and figure skaters are supposed to wear thin socks. The skates are designed with that in mind. So always get fitted for skates wearing thin skating socks. Don't go to a big box store like Target, Walmart, or even a sporting goods store like Dick's. Always get fitted by a professional in a trusted specialty shop.
Hello.
Ask your coach or the skating director at your rink where the best place to go is to get fitted for your skates. Speaking of sizing, I know some skates come in adjustable sizes. Many skaters come to group lessons with adjustable size skates. I will tell you right now that I do not recommend them. Adjustable skates are intended for recreational use only and are inappropriate for instruction. I did an entire video where I actually tried adjustable skates. If you want to find out why I'm against it, then watch the video right here. I have other videos all about buying skates right here. If this video helped you, please give it a like and share it with someone else who it could help. Just post it to your social media too. I post videos every week, so remember to subscribe and ring the bell. This is Amy. Thank you for watching. I will see you soon. Happy skating. Bye.